Arsenal is one of the most consistent teams in the Premier League. One of the most consistent teams in the Premier League. Going through its statistics before this shoot, where I saw that Arsene Wenger did 22 seasons in Arsenal, and he had 20 consecutive top 4 finishes. So 22 seasons in entirety in Arsenal, and he had 20 of those 22 seasons, he was in the top 4. I feel that there's nothing more consistent than that. For 20 years, you're in the top 4. And also we can see Mikel Arteta, finished 8th twice, finished 5th once, and now he has finished 2nd twice. And you can see there's a progression: 8th, 5th once, and then 2nd 3 times. But one thing I want to say is, in as much as consistency is one of the most important things in football, very, very important in football, but also there is another side of being consistent, in the sense of consistency can also signify, in a way, a threat that you might be stagnant. I think we have to analyze it in the sense of, it's a popular English phrase that the moment you are consistent in a thing, it could also mean, yes, you are gaining mastery in that thing, but it could also mean you are consistent in your inconsistencies. In the sense of, you are like Arsenal now, under the likes of in 2022 seasons that Wenger did in Arsenal, 20 consecutive top 4 finishes, only 3 titles. So although there's that consistency, it's not necessarily replaying itself into mastery. It's not necessarily reflecting itself, into dominance. So I want you to look at Arteta also, 6 seasons, right? 8th, 5th, 2nd, and 2nd. That is consistency and improvement, right? But it has not ultimately resulted into trophies, into victory. And I think we have to just analyze this. Is Arsenal's enemy consistency, or is consistency now Arsenal's greatest enemy? Because we see throughout their history, and we have been objective, that although they are consistent, and although not just consistent in terms of results and finishes, they are consistent within a style of play. And I think they are just one of the most consistent team in this league, if not the most consistent in the league. But it's not translating into trophies. And I think we have to ask questions. Is Arteta going to be another Arsene Wenger, where he might have consistency and even longevity, but might not result into trophies?